Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vessel.
Z Garcia, hello.
Welcome to a live Q&A. This is Monday,
Yeah.
January 2nd, 2017.
2017, y'all.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New
everyone.
Year.
Yeah.
Is everyone's mics on?
Mine is.
All right, good. So anyway, we're going to be doing the answering questions. We're going to be launching our fundraiser in 58 minutes. So I will be leaving a little early to go launch that. I don't want to do it from this computer.
Okay.
But if you have questions, you can ask them either in the YouTube thing. In fact, I'm going to switch here to YouTube Gaming because I think if you do that, I believe the comments don't slide down to the bottom then.
Really?
I think so. Also, though, if you have Slack and in the Q&A folder in Slack, if you ask questions there, we will answer some of those too.
Okay.
Okay, so as soon as we get some questions, we will start doing them. By the way, Happy New Year, everybody. We had a good New Year. Shut off fireworks.
I imagine you did.
Ate some more key lime pies. So we've had some new flavors. Banana, which was the people who ate it. Lars said it tasted mostly like banana. Well, and we got guava. Guava was good, man. Oh, and meringue.
Meringue?
Yeah, just a straight key lime pie with meringue on top.
Okay.
Best one they make. Easy. You like that one too, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'm usually not a big fan about meringue, but it added a sweetness that complemented the tartness of the key lime well.
Okay.
The problem is I have like 4 key lime pies now in this house that I cannot touch because I'm trying to eat well for the new year.
They're in this home?
You don't know that. I'm sorry. I said the wrong thing.
Dun, 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 dun.
How to convince
I was
my
going to do the Pink Panther theme, actually.
Yeah, okay.
but-
How to convince my girlfriend to travel to Dice Tower Cruise all the way from Finland.
Wow.
I ain't helping you on
Make
that
a
one, pal.
vacation out of it? I mean, I think you should probably not
I'm not
travel from Finland to the Dice Tower Convention exclusively.
Well, the cruise. The
Oh, is
cruise
it-
you could do.
Is it the cruise they're talking about or the
Yeah,
convention?
The cruise.
For the cruise, that's fine. I thought they were talking about the convention. Yeah, you're going on a cruise.
We should get a cruise that goes from Miami to Finland,
And just pick them up?
yeah, that wouldn't work, will it? No, that would work because they would buy a one-way ticket,
And drop them. We'll just
hop
drop
on
you
the
off.
boat, and then sail back.
You'll be home in a month or so.
Can you imagine?
Be home
It's
in
not a
while.
month.
I know.
Anywho, what board game companies did you take notice of in 2016 that weren't previously on your radar?
I guess for me, I know Roxley Games is moving up
Yeah.
for me, because now they've got 3 releases that I'm aware of. I've played 2 of them. I like both of them very much, and the third one, by all accounts, is also a very well-designed game. So they're moving up. I did not just become aware of them. I knew they existed, but they're now on the list, for lack of a better term. Who else?
One company that I had never recognized before. A lot of the games that I enjoy started with Galacta. But then the game gets picked up by some other distributor or some other producer,
Sure.
and they're like they were like the first rung, but then other companies picked it up, and so I've been seeing a lot of connection from a lot of the games that I like that went through Galacta at some point in time.
Right.
So that would be one that kind of hit my radar.
Even though they're not a new company as of this year, I thought Renegade fully came into their own this year.
Oh, yeah.
They were doing pretty well last year. We were at Gen Con. I remember they were showing off Snowtails and they had a couple other games. But now they're like a full-fledged... Renegade announces something, you're like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
I find that very interesting.
And I like that market they're hitting. It's that family weight style game that seems to be what they're mostly going for. They're just nailing that, yeah.
Slack chat has a question. How many of your views are from each continent in rough percentages? I'll give you exact percentages since this is from just the past 28 days. But the United States is 51%. Let's go to views, actually. 46%, which is actually a lot lower than I thought. Then Canada, 8.3%, UK, 7.2%, Germany 4%, Australia 2.8%, Sweden 2.4%. Sweden? That's true. We did meet a lot of Swedish listeners, viewers. Netherlands, we definitely know that, 2.1%. Poland 1.9%. That's Ignacy, just refreshing. Denmark 1.3%, Belgium 1.5%, Finland a percentage, Brazil 1.2%, Spain 1.2%, France 1%, Norway 0.6%, the Philippines 1.3%. That's interesting. Mexico 0.7%, Singapore 0.8%. All right, we're just getting down into what's the lowest one you think? It says out of 212. We have 2 views from Mayotte, 1 view from Togo. This is hilarious. Wow. They're keeping track of these. I don't think those are actually even people like who watch the reviews. That's like a
misfire.
Ping, right? Someone just
That's
zooming
probably
through.
it's something being routed through that place.
I don't want to watch these.
All right. So anyhow, let's see here. Did you all stop posting videos to Board Game Geek sometime this week? I haven't seen them since about Wednesday. Yes, but that was...
No, we didn't stop.
Well, yeah, BGG worked with us. We have an automatic thing where we post a video and it automatically went to Board Game Geek. Something obviously went wrong, and so that did not happen. We just noticed yesterday.
Right. There must be some sort of switchover that took place, and the system fell out of alignment there.
Yeah, I sent off an email to Board Game Geek. I haven't heard back. I mean, if we have to, we'll go back to manually doing it. Although we'd have to figure out which ones were not manually uploaded and all that jazz. But I'm sure it'll be fixed eventually.
They'll get on it very quickly. They'll be back up real soon.
Eggnog.
Eggnog versus mulled wine. What's your most anticipated stretch goal of the campaign? Oh, easy. Dice Tower headquarters for me. For Z, it's the live TI3 campaign. You didn't know about that one, but
it's gonna happen.
Yes!
Not a TI3
Finally.
game.
Just a
Campaign.
It's a campaign. What happens is we're going to play each one, and when there's a battle on a planet, we then will bring out, what would be a good battle on a planet one?
That
Star Wars Rebellion.
That space version.
Oh.
That space game in the Command and Colors.
We'll do a Star Wars Rebellion skirmish.
That never happened.
All right.
Per fight. Yeah, that's great.
Ikusa or Risk Europe? That's a hard call.
Yeah.
They're very similar.
I have not played either one of those games.
I'm not going to say I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough call. It depends what kind of mood I'm in. There's a lot of things I liked about... I mean, right now I'd probably go Risk Europe because it's done faster. You know? I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just saying I'd get that done. Ikusa could go on a long time. You guys are all big Star Wars fans. 2 of us, that's correct. How do you feel about Mel Brooks' Spaceballs?
I like that movie fine. Yeah, it's a fun movie.
No, it is a fun movie.
It's like his 3rd favorite for me, I think. I like Men in Tights the best.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like Men in Tights a lot.
And then probably Dracula Dead and Loving It would be my 2nd.
Wow, that's me too.
And then this might be my 3rd one, yeah.
I like Frankenstein a lot too, though.
Frankenstein's fine. It's a little overplayed,
Frankenstein's
I guess.
not the most laugh out loud funny, though. They play it straight a lot of the scenes.
Yeah.
Tear off wrapping paper or carefully unwrap?
You gotta tear it.
I agree.
You gotta tear it. That's where the fun is.
Do you carefully unwrap it?
Yes.
No, I'm carefully. I'm carefully
Do you
unwrapping.
save the wrapping paper?
No, I don't.
My dad used to be like, we can use this later.
No,
I don't save it. I just.
Just open it.
I don't know. Like I know so much work went into wrapping it. I feel bad.
I don't
just
think
being like, hey, you made this.
No, come on, they didn't.
It feels bad to me.
But do you think anyone actually gets upset about that?
No, I'm sure they don't.
Unless you're like, this is the stupidest.
I do it to myself.
I've never met anybody that actually saved and reused wrapping paper.
Oh, I definitely have.
You have?
Yes. Oh, my dad, for one.
Are you serious?
We were
Well,
poor.
if you need to, you need to.
Nowadays we got those bags though. It's
Realize
like here's
that's-
a bag opening. Full
There's
of
that.
presents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good way to read.
The
You
bags are my
reuse
No,
favorite
them.
thing.
those I reuse.
Yeah.
If the person's going to throw it
Stick
away,
some
I'll say,
pretty
no, give it to
paper
me.
on
Yeah,
top.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even let them. I'm like, here, you're done. I need that bag.
No, I don't do that.
The bag wasn't the gift.
All right. Can I comment on Project Elite? I can buy it for $100, but is it worth it if there are such poor miniatures? Also, will there be a public release, do you think? I think I would wait on it if I were you.
Why, Papa?
Quiet, you. Psh, give me that bag back.
If someone around your gaming table started secretly throwing their voice ventriloquist style, who would you first accuse of being the prankster?
What?
Z.
Yeah, for sure.
I wish I could do that now.
That would be fun.
Is the War of the Ring promo in Pack F Treebeard as pictured? Yes, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of mics are we using? They're Shure mics, right?
Yeah, they're a mixture of QLX series and FCP,
Ooh.
if you must know.
Derek just said a whole bunch of letters. QLX and FCP.
Say it again.
They are Shure QLX, and Tom is wearing an FCP with an omnidirectional W184, if you must know.
Bunch of nerds!
Dropping my mic gently, though. Because it's
That's
a shoe.
right. They say anyone who's ever dropped a mic has never bought one. Has anyone played East? And if so, is it any good?
Oh, boy. The old Istari game?
YS, yeah.
No, I never
I'm
played it.
not.
I did. I like it. You would not probably because it's a mixture of open and blind bidding. And you're not a big fan of blind bidding. So like you have
I'm
these
familiar with it, but I never did
these
play it.
discs and they show how much you're bidding and you put every other one you're going to put face up. And then you get gems and spend them. I really did enjoy it. I wonder how much I would enjoy it today.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. Would you like to see a reprint of Aladdin's Dragons? I would.
Nah.
I don't care. No. That game's okay.
All right. Someone asked if we're going to have the suites as options on the Dice Tower Cruise. I don't think so. They're very expensive. Plastic Dice Tower or wooden? Pros and cons. Well, we can talk about like on our kicks in our fundraiser. Like, what is
Right.
your favorite Dice Towers? Which one would you get if you were getting one?
The wooden ones. I like the wooden ones a lot better. I think they sound better. The clickety-clack through with the dice on the wood sounds better to me. The sound is rather annoying with the plastic ones. Plus, in my opinion, the plastic ones feel a little bit. I'm just not a Litgo person.
What about the wooden one with the plastic front to it?
That's cool. Yeah, that's a good one too. That's like almost a perfect amalgamation.
I will say I really do like the new one that we have in our fundraiser. That's like a Plinko. I love those ones with the bars where it goes boom, boom, boom. You can see it all the
I
way
like
down.
that
That's
stuff.
cool.
I like that stuff.
That
yeah.
is cool. By E-Raptor, yeah. But perfect world. Putting some foam core inside.
You like the quieter ones?
I like quiet dice towers.
I like the clankiness of it. I mean, now you like the Viking one this year.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you like the pirate one a lot.
Yeah, the pyro one's beautiful. I guess I don't mind the noise. Yeah, part of the experience of using a dice rolling something is the noise. The I don't know. I like that aspect of it. Yeah.
What convention are the three of you personally looking forward to most attending next year that you weren't able to do as an individual last year? I know you just did a video on
wasn't
it.
able to do
Well,
that.
there's not. Let me see.
I think you're both going to one that you didn't go last year.
Right.
Right.
That we know of so far. It could change.
Gathering for me.
And I'm going to the UK Gaming Expo. Is it games or gaming? What do they call
Game Expo.
it? UK Game Expo. Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to going to PAX. I don't know. I'm just going to see if it's fun. Of course, this is all contingent on our fundraiser succeeding. I'm going to try to slide this in like every
Well,
other
it's
question.
true. I mean, it is. It's very true. A lot of these things that we say, oh, I like this dice tower. Oh, I want this one. We're going there. We're covering that. Is all dependent on the fundraiser going live in what? 40 minutes? So we'll see.
Do we have any thoughts on Battles of Westeros and if it still has a place in the Battle Lore lineup besides the Game of Thrones theme? Now, you played Battle of Westeros with me back in the day. That was one that used 8-sided dice.
They ever support
Yeah, I was
this
not a fan
game?
of Battle Westeros.
Did they support it much?
No. Fantasy Flight, if they don't like something, it's right out.
Yeah.
It's okay, but I mean, I liked it, all right, I guess, but Battlelore 2 came out then. Goodbye. How do you mitigate your own advantage in games when knowing what options are available in the game's deck is a strategic advantage? Say like Twilight Struggle. If you know, for example, in Twilight Struggle, you're like putting cubes all over trying to control the world. And so the communist player is fighting America, and the communist player can try to take Japan, but in the first deck, there's a card that says, get rid of all the communist influence in Japan and add 4 of your own.
Okay.
Well, if you don't know that card's in the deck, I can be like, ooh, I'll go for Japan, and then boom.
then get wiped out,
Like,
right.
you won't even probably fight for Japan at all, knowing that card's in the deck. So how do you
Okay.
mitigate that when you know what's in the deck and the other person doesn't?
I guess I don't feel like I play that many games where knowing what's in the deck is that important, but
My wife just said she's watching me.
oh, okay.
That's creepy.
No, it's not. It's my wife.
I guess I would. I don't know. I guess I would tell them if there's it's probably a couple of cards that are that strong or that swingy.
I guess I'm blessed with a lesser amount of brain capacity.
There's that too.
Because I can't remember all of the. I don't
Yeah,
play
right.
these games enough to remember all of the nuances. I mean, there's one like I remember Battle Cry has that one card where it's like move everything in every single section, and if you get that card, it's like bye suckers, you're about to lose. But I mean, stuff like that is what I remember. I don't remember every single game I've ever played. It's not like I have this, mega card catalog in my brain. And
What would you do with that?
Magically pull everything up.
Well, 2 things. I feel like I'm pretty good at playing bad. What I mean is I know how to
Like,
pull back. I play a lot of kids, right? And so I know how to do that.
Right,
but secondly, I'll just try some weird strategy. I'll be like, oh, I know that
there is
Japan has
that.
that
I mean-
card. I'm going to see if I can take it so much that they still can't take it back from me.
well, there is that. That's a different scenario, almost hinging on the same idea. If I'm teaching a game to someone, I know that game very well, not because I know the cards, but because I know the game. And I'm teaching to someone who hasn't played, then yes, I will do weird strategies. I'll just be like, man, I always draw this card, and I always discard that one. Today, I'm building that card, and I'm going to try to work that into whatever I'm doing. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? I'll do that. So,
Well, what if something like that really works?
that's
Well,
great.
that's pretty
I've
awesome
discovered
then, right?
something new.
Yeah, but you crush the person that.
Well,
you're...
I'm also hoping that they can take it. I don't try, but if someone loses really, really badly, suck it up. I mean, I lose badly the first time I play at a game, and I don't feel like, well, this game, I hate everyone because I lost the first play. It's a game you played. It's not about whether you won. You played.
True.
We got some questions
agree.
from Slack. Have we ever played the old game Container? I hate it. I don't think you 2 have played it.
played it. Nope.
Oh, did you like it?
Not particularly. It's okay.
You have to basically sell to another player, then buy back from that player, who then buys from you.
Well, it had this, like, you would
And I
set
hate
the
that.
market. It had this really weird market setting where I would set the price of this thing at 2 coins. And then you'd go and set it at 1. It's like, okay, well, no one's going to buy from me until yours runs out.
Yeah, I hate that
But
whole...
the values were truncated almost, right? It wasn't like 312 coins for this, but this one's 308, but I'll give you this thing on top, and there's actual decisions there. No, 2 is twice as much as 1. I'll buy the one that costs 1, please.
I just wasn't a fan. It was a cool looking game.
It
Newbie
was.
to crowdfunding here. Can someone contribute but give up on the reward for the amount? Like, don't send me the sticker, just keep all the cash. Well, yes, if you look right to next to the video, there's
The
a
very top.
back this, or
It's called the cornerstone level. It's called the cornerstone level, where you can give 1 plus whatever amount of money you want to do.
well, yes, but I'm saying at the very, you can just click back it and just donate money to the campaign.
Right.
On the side there.
Yes.
What class would you teach at Hogwarts?
They got potions. I know that.
I would turn down the offer.
I don't know.
Sam would teach debate.
Exactly.
Z would teach.
Should the rest of you be
I would love
attending
to teach
school
theater
here?
in a school of magic. Yeah, that'd be great. I could teach theater and teach them like concentration while they're on stage, and I would like make like a little imp appear next to them and see if they can like stay focused. Have the imp start biting on their ankle. Like I can
Terrible teacher,
I
man.
can teach theater and do a lot of things with
Okay,
magic.
it seems like you have thought about this. That's what bothers me.
That'd be cool.
I would teach
Because
math.
you used
It
to
would
teach
make
theater,
my-
you were like,
My
I wish I could
stagecraft.
do this.
You imagine my stagecraft class would be exceedingly easy.
Wait, are you one of those
Oh,
guys?
we need like a dragon to appear in this scene. Got it.
Wait,
Wow.
were you one of those teachers who like goes behind them and like bops them in the head with a pencil?
Oh, that's just weird.
Can you keep doing your thing?
No,
I would
no.
teach math because I don't think the people in Hogwarts took anything that, like, they have no like basic skills.
Hey, here's how to do your taxes, you little wizards.
They're magicians. They don't need that.
How about a class about how to discern the moral caliber of your defense against the dark arts teacher?
Yeah, it's true.
Always the bad guy.
There you go. Yeah. Listen, whoever we bring in next year is probably gonna be a bad person.
As for questions about will we do more live stuff this week, possibly. It all depends on how that goes. I don't own Fantasy Flight, but people keep asking us about Battle Lore. I don't know. That's like asked every week.
Really?
What's
what
the
about
future of
Battle
Battle
Lore?
Lore? Is it dead?
Oh.
I don't know. And even if it is dead, there's still 3 fun factions to play with.
Why would Battle Lore be dead?
They haven't put out anything for a really long time.
Oh.
Difference between strategy and tactics. Strategy is the whole game. Tactics is make your move after seeing the board that the other person is
Individual.
Well,
moving.
the idea is right. Tactics
react-
is long-term strategy is long-term planning, and tactics is reactionary.
That's exactly what I was. That's the exact word that was in my mind. Reactionary.
Okay, tongue firmly in cheek. Complete the following statement in your most pompous voice. You're not a true hobby gamer until.
You aren't a true hobby gamer until you have a designer on speed dial.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I like that. Mine was similar. My first idea was, you're not a true gamer until you've heard Ignacy Trzewiczek say that out loud back to you. That was it.
I don't get it.
I don't get that one at all.
His name is crazy unpronounceable.
Oh, okay. But you pronounced it correctly, so
I
you could
think.
have just said
I am a true gamer.
you're not a true hobby gamer until you can pronounce Ignacy's last name correctly.
But he has to be the one who says it back to you.
That you pronounced it correctly?
No, that he says his name. Forget it. Go.
You're not a true gamer
Jeez.
until you dream about games, and then you wake up in another dream about games, and then you wake up in the game. Okay, I give up.
That
Let's
means
go
you were
on.
sleeping during a game.
Yeah,
You're
well,
not a
that's a
true
true
hobby gamer. You just want to
did do
feel that
that,
way
though. He
because
did
that's
do
what he
that.
did.
You did do that.
I
You're
didn't-
not a true gamer until you fall asleep
Playing a game.
playing a game
And
by
then
a Spiel des Jahres winner.
Yes.
The difference between ChessX and long pack dice. In the fundraiser, the ChessX,
The name is different.
yeah, well, ChessX dice are the highest quality dice. They really are. The long pack dice are going to be, no, that's just, and they have the logo
I'm
on
telling
one side.
Sam to desist.
The long pack dice are going to be slightly lower quality. I haven't decided if we're going to do resin or acrylic with them yet. We'll update it when we do. But they're going to have the logo on all 6 sides. So it's basically up to you. Which do you want? Do you want the logo on all 6 sides, or do you want it on the one side?
It hasn't jumped so far. That's good.
All right, so gaming predictions. Can you hand me all my notebooks? I want to see what you guys think of my.
All use notebooks.
my
Hand me
gaming-
all the notebooks.
Well, I don't know which one I wrote the stuff
Wow.
Dude, you realize that each one of these has multiple pages in it, right?
in. Well, it's in the front. It wasn't that one. I think it's this one.
And you have like half a page written on
Nope,
one side of
wasn't
each
that
of
one.
those.
You're not a true gamer until you're able to read Tom Vassell's
Okay, how about those
handwriting.
other notebooks over there? The other pile of notebooks. How about
Here.
notebooks?
Did you possibly write it in my notebook? No, you didn't.
No, it's not that one.
This is like the
This is-
Hogwarts class I would teach.
Exactly.
How to organize your stuff.
Okay,
There we go.
these are the predictions. I want to see if you guys agree with them.
Okay, go.
All right, so one, I said that there would be at least 10 new escape room style games come out.
No.
Oh, please,
It's
I
too
hope
many.
not.
Think too many? All right.
Yes. They're not that easy to design, so no.
Number 2, I said Pandemic Legacy 2 will be a big hit, but it won't be ranked as high as number 1.
Sure. That's like saying that the first one was first. Yes.
No, sometimes the second game will outdo the first.
This is how he gets a lot of his predictions right throughout the year. He makes softball
I said
predictions.
3 or 4 of the top 10 games at the end of the year will be Kickstarter games.
3 out of the top 4?
Yes.
No, 3 or 4 out of the top 10.
I agree with
Oh.
It wasn't that way last year.
that. I'm going to say this
Are we?
year is
We're
finally-
including all of the big companies that are starting to
the
Kickstarter. I mean,
Kickstarter,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's only really cool Mini or not. I mean, the other companies, Eagle Griffin and Queen, I don't think their games have a chance of making a top
Again,
10.
another softball prediction.
It didn't happen last year.
It will this year.
All right. I said that there will be a substantial merger between board game companies, but it not involving Asmodee.
Sure, easy. Again, that's a little.
But it didn't happen last year, did it?
It depends what you mean by significant.
All right. I said that tabletop, this is the last season. The one that's being put out right now.
Wow.
Or at least that there won't be a tabletop next year, even recorded. I think Will Wheaton is tired of the whole thing. And if there is, I said that there is another tabletop, it will have a different host.
That's interesting. Okay, well, that one I'm curious to see where that plays out.
Then I said a major TV network, and this includes Hulu, Netflix, and Amazon, will do some sort of board game show. Not just a party game thing, but a board game show.
What do you mean a board game show?
I don't know. It could be about Magic the Gathering. It could be about,
But you already
Catan.
know that one is doing it.
No, not that party game thing.
No, I'm not talking about that. One of our people in the UK has been approached by BBC.
Oh, I don't remember that actually.
That's
Cool.
He is
That might be like one documentary. He's talking about like.
could be, yes.
season.
No,
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
talking
I don't
about-
know the ins and outs.
yeah.
I want to see like the Amazing Race where you have to run over game pieces.
I want to see the Amazing
That's
Race
like the shortest season
with
ever.
true
of
gamers.
anything.
A bunch of 4-sided dice.
Oh!
No,
I want.
I lose.
I want to see the Amazing Race with like
With
true,
gamers,
with
just
true
gamers?
Yeah, with true
That's
gamers.
also a very short season.
Okay, then I did a bunch of, these are all combined together, some ratings predictions for Board Game Geek.
Uh-huh.
I said that Ignacie's First Martians will be in the top 50 by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Great Western Trail will be in the top 70.
Okay.
Kingdom Death is going to hit top 100.
Okay.
And Pandemic Legacy 2 will hit top 10.
You think
I don't think so.
Legacy 2 is going to hit top 10?
Yeah, I do.
You think both of them will be up there then?
Well, Pandemic Legacy is number 1.
I know, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't think number 2
You
is
think
going to
there's
hit
gonna
that
be-
high because I know a lot of
There's
people.
going to be 2 entries for basically the same game in the top 10.
Well, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Okay.
We'll see. Maybe, but I could see that one not getting that high simply because people are going to have some of that like, oh, it's like the first one in many ways,
That,
which is probably good for me, but
that'd
a
be
lot of
kinda
people I
s-
know are going to be
that would
ho-hum
be kind
about
of
it.
sad for me for the hobby if that
No,
happened.
man, I hope it's eventually like seasons 1 through 9 are the top 9
That would be
games,
horrible.
and then number 10.
That would be horrible for the
pandemic.
hobby. That would be horrible for the hobby.
Oh! All right. Well, they already. If there's one thing that really annoys me about the BGG rankings right now, I was looking at like the top 50. Number 2 is the Through the Ages, the one that just came out, and then
You
like
story.
number 12 is the other Through the Ages. Like, guys, those are so similar. It should not be in the top 20 twice.
No.
Okay. Anyway, then I said that the new Spiel des Jahres will be a new designer. I'm just making this stuff up now. A
Sure.
new designer, and that Terraforming Mars will win Kenner. That's very specific.
Kennerspiel?
Yeah.
Okay, that could be.
Then I,
Kennerspiel
I
is...
don't-
I always get the names mixed up.
Kenner, yeah, not Kinder.
Kenner,
Yeah, I know that.
Kenner is the advanced
Family-
strategy.
Oh, the advanced
No,
strategy.
the other one's
okay.
just called the
No.
Spiel.
Okay, the regular spiel is like the more family oriented,
Yeah.
and the Kennerspiel is the one that's like heavier.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. It might be too heavy, possibly.
Then
We'll
I
see.
said in quarters 1 and 2, first half of the year.
Terraforming
They're not
Mars?
that heavy. They're heavy games. They're still not that heavy.
Oh, okay.
In quarters 1 and 2, the first half of the year, Star Wars Destiny will be in the top 5 sellers.
Well, yeah, because all the
And in the
all
second
the
half
people
of
got
the
to get their
year,
junk.
So Star Wars Destiny, crack cocaine, top 2 sellers.
Yes.
and then the second half of the year, I said that Munchkin CCG will be in the top 10.
Oh, yeah, that could be
Top 5, I'm sorry. And then I said,
sellers.
So
That
you
there
think
would
it's
be-
going to be cool to like Munchkin this year?
You will. It's Eric Lang's name on the box.
And I said, yeah, that's going to be like
I'm not a
a
fan of Munchkin.
You'll like it.
number.
I'm not a fan.
Then number 10, I said that I think a new mega party game will come out this year, like Codenames popular.
I don't think so.
All right. Well,
I
anyway, the
disagree
question that
with-
way we were asked
Oh,
was,
this
do
was
you
like
guys have a
6
prediction?
think
I
we
like
just
to do anti-predictions. Like things that are not going to happen.
hit it.
Like, for example, I'm going to say that
Can you make me moderator?
I can.
I'm
I'm on my. It's too.
my anti-predictions are going to be that, like,
Say
this
something.
year,
I will predict.
Donald Vaccarino will not come out with a mega hit.
I will predict that I will not win a game of Blood Rage where Z is involved.
These are like very specific. I try not to make any predictions about the dice tower or anything like that.
No.
I'm hoping to hit 4 million views a month. That'd be cool.
A month?
We just hit 3.
You're a monster.
I'm going to predict that this year, an established designer known for a very specific series of games is going to come up with something radically different. Whether it be Alan Moon with something that is not connection related, or whether it be Klaus Teuber with something that is not even Catan like.
He did last year. He did the little rolling the clay
Something good.
balls.
Oh, Smugglers, you mean, yeah.
Smugglers was amazing
Well, it was
for
fun.
like 5 minits. That's the problem. Smugglers is like 5 minutes of fun in a 30-minute game.
It's a component problem, I think, more than anything else. It's a fun game. It's just that Play-Doh picks up everything that's dirty on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're about 2,000 questions behind.
Oh, cool. Let's do it.
All right, let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. I can tell you why there's no big game conventions in New York City, because New York City is super expensive and gamers are cheap. We have not yet played the new Robo Rally. What's your favorite race to play in Cry Havoc?
The leftover one that nobody else wanted.
That's true for him. That's a tough call.
I would probably go with. I do enjoy playing the
machines.
Trogs, but that's just because they're kind of easy to play. I like the machines probably the most. It has the best.
Way to kill others, yes.
Actually, I like the machines the best too.
And I want the pacifists. Are there pacifists?
No.
Oh, that's
Well, maybe the Pilgrims are kind of pacifist.
What Dice Tower promo would you want if you were buying one this year? Z says gaming
Poet
with Z
Tyrant?
Garcia.
That's super weird.
You get it like I'm
No.
playing a solitaire game.
Oh, there's a lot of exciting stuff, actually. I'm really looking forward to the Eric Summerer
I would get the
thing.
custom times up deck. I'm pretty pumped about that.
Yeah, there's that.
I would probably go with the Viking Dice Tower and the Playmat. Those are the two that I like the most.
The
Ooh,
Pirate Dice Tower I loved. Yeah.
The little Tom Rick figure for the little
the
dice
die,
guy.
yeah,
I'm pretty pumped
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
For Arcadia Quest Pets, yeah. Chuck.
And you're not gonna have Eric. You're gonna be able to kill Eric Summoner
I'm gonna-
all the
I'm
time.
I know. That's
I'm gonna squash him with Thrud.
that. What is that?
That's
Is
from
that a
the
substance?
no.
Sounds
It's-
gross,
it's a
actually.
Sounds
character,
kinda
Thrud the
disgusting.
Conqueror from
Is that-
Carl Critchlow's pack.
Oh, it's like an extra miniature. Is that the really massive one?
Yeah, it's
I love those extra packs. Those are really
huge.
cool.
He's got the head the size of a ball bearing, but his body is like, it's so disproportionate. But it
Had
looks
the
really
size
cool.
of a ball bearing. That's always the. Says with Tom's recent reviews and a Pikachu hat and a turtle hat. The only reason I wore that Pikachu hat was because of that. I was reviewing Pokemon. I don't like the Pikachu hat, but the turtle hat is amazing.
No, it's not.
He loves weird hats. What are we
He
gonna?
loves
Anyway,
weird
the question
hats.
was, what's the weirdest thing each of you has worn in a video?
Pants.
I wear clothing in all my videos, so that's not. Probably me. It was those antler thingies that we wore for the.
You got plenty of garbage about, yes.
Well, I didn't get garbage for the antlers. I got garbage for the
The hat.
the.
I don't know the weirdest thing. I did wear a tiara on that one. I had a Santa hat with a tiara on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't worn that many weird. Oh, I guess I did do for an episode of Board Game Blender once. It was a Halloween episode, so I cut up a sheet and put it over myself and put like fake blood all over, and that was interesting.
Oh, I like this
I
guy
use the
said,
term interesting very loosely.
Yes.
could you please say, wow, I'm really behind in questions, because that's like a self-fulfilling question that I always say.
Oh, wait, Z, what about the time you wore the bath rug for?
What did I wear?
You wore like a bathroom rug for a hood or something.
I did a bathroom cap, like a shower cap.
No, it was like an actual bathroom floor rug that you draped over your head to look like a monk.
I don't remember that. Apparently, I put a rug over my head to look like a monk. I do not recall that.
I wore a pirate hat one time, and I went into like Scottish / Irish / English pirate mode
Oh,
for
I remember that.
a while.
Yeah.
So I win this question.
Yeah, well,
basically.
obviously, who wears the weird things? Yes, you win that question.
Yes.
Some of them aren't weird. They're normal hats. You just think they're weird.
The suspenders are weird.
Yeah, but the suspenders you can't see all the time. All right. Although, I now know not to wear them through the Dallas airport.
There you go.
We can't...
Oh, that's right. Oh man, I forgot about that.
That's a good
dude.
one. We got to bring that
Gave
back.
you a pat down.
That was a good
He
date.
got some. I'm not gonna say some loving in Dallas, but it was close.
All right. We can't show you the dice towers from the fundraiser because we don't actually have physical copies of them. We got the ones from last year. They're the same thing.
Or a horse head.
I did wear a horse head. Yeah, that's right. I was picking my nose.
Trevor
on
wanted
them.
me to remind you.
Yes, thank you, Trevor.
Let's see. This guy wants a board miniature game that doesn't require us to paint or build miniatures and is less expensive than Warhammer 40K. Well, that's interesting. A miniatures? Is there any miniatures?
But he doesn't
games?
want it to be a board game. He wants a miniatures
That's what I was
game.
gonna say. Is there any miniatures game? I mean, other than the old HeroScape.
Dust Tactics 1947.
That's right. That's one.
They're coming out. The packages that you can buy, the army expansions that you can buy that are already painted and assembled are more expensive. So in essence, you are still paying for a little bit of that cost of pre-assembly and pre-painting. But as far as I know right now, and I don't know everything, granted, that's the only company that I know is doing something like that.
So they'll sell it to you already painted.
Yes, they have 3 different tiers. You can buy it where it's still on the sprues and it's just like a regular miniature game at that point where you're assembling, priming, and painting everything together. Then you can buy a package that has all of the miniatures assembled and primed. They're ready for you to paint.
Okay.
And then they have one that is already put together, already primed, already painted. All you have to do is play it. So it's like a 3-tiered approach to it that they just started up this year.
Do all miniature games or gamers expect you to show up with an army that is painted?
Not normally.
Is that like just
But
a
that's
thing
part
that
of the
happens,
hobby.
or?
That's part of the hobby.
But like you don't need to have a painted army to
Not
play
if you're
the
just
game,
going to
right?
play with your friends. If you join tournaments or something like that, usually there's like a 3-color minimum.
Yeah, Games Workshop, there was a
Really?
3-color minimum. Guess how many colors were on my models?
3.
3.
And it's like, there's one.
No, okay,
There's
it wasn't.
2.
It wasn't
and
that
beep, beep, there's
bad.
3.
But anyhow,
That's
no,
only 2 colors, sir. Yeah. What about now?
But there's the one thing that you'll see. There's always these guys with miniatures. There's always the one guy who every week there's Vernon,
Yeah.
right, where he shows up and it's like, I bought this 3 minutes ago and it's already fully painted, and you're like, what? And then there's the other guy who's like, I'm gonna paint this whole army, and so he
Eventually.
starts and he paints like 3 of them, and then you come back a year later and now 4 of them are painted.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'll eventually paint all this stuff.
Yeah.
But instead of painting it, he just goes and buys more.
That's how I was with my Sisters of Battle. I painted my big tanks, but all of the different little miniatures, like half of them have black base coat on them, and the other ones are the metal just shining through. And I'm like,
What is that? The red guys are this. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
What is the most common circumstance in which you have to remind yourself that most gamers do not share in your experiences as a board game media reviewer?
What is the most common circumstance?
I know for me it's the value of a game that's very important sometimes, and I forget about it sometimes. If we get in a review copy and I feel like, okay, well the components in this game are not that spectacular, it's okay, whatever, and then you go and look at how much that game costs and it's $80 and you go, whoa. $80 is really expensive for what you're getting here. You know what I mean? So that's my main thing that I have a problem. I have a problem reconciling those two things. Having said that, though, it doesn't bother me because the value of $80 to me
It's not the same.
is not the same as the value of $80 to anybody else, and so I don't have a problem largely ignoring that side of the hobby. It's up to you to decide if it's worth $80. If you make $80 in half an hour, buy the game.
That's exactly.
Whoa. Where's this $80 in half an hour thing?
No, that's exactly what I was thinking. I actually, unless it's like a glaring thing that everybody is talking about, I usually don't talk about price point
Right.
in my reviews. I stay away from them because, like you just said, that's your responsibility, not mine.
Well, we don't know how. I mean, right?
My
which is one of the
responsibility-
biggest pet peeves of mine. Not that it bothers me that much, but like when someone writes or tweets or something and asks, "Hey, this game you said was great. Should I buy it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it to buy it?"
I don't know.
My answer is always, I have no idea. I mean, I don't know how much money you own or make. Is it worth owning? Like, is the game good? The review should tell you that. Should you buy it? I have no clue.
Yeah, people spend way more money on games than I do, or I would.
Right.
I mean, it's amazing how much money people throw at games. To me,
yeah, that's okay. If you have more money than we do, that's fine. But
yeah. So me saying is something worth it, that doesn't do you any good.
right.
Because what I consider worth it might be completely polar opposite.
Unless it's an extreme case again, right? Like this game comes with 3 rocks, it's $150.
Right.
No, I don't pay more than $40 a rock. I'm sorry.
Right. I mean, no, but sometimes the game is so amazing for the price or so bad for the price
Sure,
that it should be mentioned.
Then you mention it.
Like, that's why I got on the price for the Daedalus sentence, because it was like that expensive for that game.
Right. Or Mechs versus Minions on the opposite end, right?
Right.
Abonacore has appeared.
Who cares?
Disappeared.
Okay, a question. For my answer for that, though, is I have to remember that most people don't play 500 or 600 games a year. So I'll play a game and be like,
don't?
I've seen this 3 times this year already. But someone else who's playing that for the first time has not. They don't always have that huge thing to go back and say, well, I'll be like, well, this game did it better, this game did it better. And that's my job as a reviewer.
Yeah, but still, games are not in a vacuum. If I play a game and I go, if I'm able to pull back from that thing and go, this game's not that bad. This game would be good to someone who only plays 3 games a year. Mm-hmm. That's great. But you know what? I'm still not going to tell them, go get this game, because you should get the one I just reviewed a month ago and is a better example of what this game attempts to do. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Go get that one.
Right.
It's not okay to be as forgiving because the game will do better with someone that has limited knowledge. Not if there's a better example of the same thing, Just go get that one.
All right, what do you all think of the Games Workshop and Fantasy Flight split?
I don't know.
Once I saw that Fantasy Flight was coming out with their own miniatures game, I knew it was coming.
Yeah, that was like...
That was writing on the wall.
Especially since Fantasy Flight has specifically said they start working on games years in advance.
Right.
So they were planning either this was a backup plan, but that game, what's it called, the Rune Wars, that is a direct competitor with
Yeah.
Warhammer Fantasy.
And it just happened to come out after Warhammer Fantasy kind of fell through, was replaced by Age of Sigmar, felt a lot of backlash with the community. Okay. Rune War, hey, look, we're going to do a game too. And
I'm not saying this is a bad thing, right? I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but I know some people are like, well, Games Workshop's a jerk. I don't know. This is my speculation. I would bet Fantasy Flight's the one who actually made the break. But that's just me guessing. All right, having watched Dice Tower reviews for Capital X, what modern board games can you see becoming actual casino games? I'll say Liar's Dice. I could see that being played for real money. Or for selling your soul to Billy Bones or whatever.
Because it used to.
Billy Bones?
Billy Jones? Billy Jones?
People have been playing Liar's Dice.
You didn't see Pirates of the Caribbean?
Davy Jones?
Davy Jones, sorry. I said Billy Bones?
You said something weird. Let me think here. A game that I could see becoming a casino game. For real skis. Yeah, Kobayakawa would be good. That's right.
Only if it were good.
You guys shut up. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I mean, you can put money on any game, right? And that's going to change the way that game feels.
No, but a game that would fit that model well, though.
You don't think Liar's Dice could be like a poker variant type thing?
How about like a Catacombs type thing? Like a
flicking
flick 'em
game?
up or
a flicking game? No, because no gambling game would ever involve
skill
to that
no,
degree, right?
You can't say that. I'm telling you, there are like professional gamblers that might be watching this video that want to punch you in the face right now.
No, I get. Okay, no, that's not what I mean. Even gamblers with skill sometimes will get bad hands and stuff. But if you were really good
if
at
your
a
finger cramps up when you're about to shoot.
But if you're really good at flicking, you can do it. I guess you could compare it to like the.
No! Dun, 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 dun. And then you're punching meat with your fingers. Dun, 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 dun. They're running upstairs. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
That's dead.
Hey, we're actually at questions now that people asked 40 minutes ago.
Cool.
Wow.
Sam, people want to know what game we haven't played with you yet. Now that Robinson Crusoe is out of the way.
Well, let me start the list for you. Santorini. Have not played that one yet.
Which one?
And Santorini.
Dude, we played that like a week ago. That doesn't count.
I wasn't here.
No, I understand that, but it's not
and
like
you
we've been...
did it on the day that I told you I wasn't going to be here. Shut up. Let me see what else. There was another one. Oh, Project Elite. Not
You're
happened
good.
yet.
You're okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, but you're going to play that one on our live gaming thing next week.
Oh, yeah.
They'll work in a way to get me out of it, probably.
Sam, go to sleep.
And there's probably some others that I'm not keeping track of.
Let's see.
There's a lot of games I haven't played.
Have we seen Travelers? I saw the first episode, but you saw way more than that, right?
Well,
This is a Netflix show.
I've gotten, I think, consciously, I've gotten through about 6 of the episodes, and out of the 11.
Like while awake, you mean?
Yeah, because what'll happen is I'll start watching them, and then I'll be like,
Well, it sounds like they're good.
No. It's just because I wait until I'm done with everything, and then I sit
You're
down
tired,
and rest, and I'm already tired, and has nothing to do with the series at all. I really enjoy the series a lot.
I have not seen it, but I'm bad with TV. So
Yeah, I wish there weren't. I mean, this is just me, but I wish there weren't as much cussing in it. But the premise of the series, the storyline, the arc, all good.
Boy. Okay. Someone said, I noticed the fundraiser is offering digital games. Kickstarters have in the past distributing iOS keys in the past. I read that, said that twice. Do you have a solution? I don't see that there's going to be a problem. First of all, we're using Indiegogo, but I mean, when you get this pledge, we will send you the key to the games. I don't see how that would be difficult. We're not going to send them through that. We're going to send them to you through email, probably.
Mm-hmm.
How were the fireworks? They were great. Have you ever purposely sabotaged a social deduction game as a prank? I've done it twice.
yeah.
I did it last year in our live thing, Spyfall.
Yes, you did.
But I did it also because now it's in the Spyfall game. In my Spyfall game now, there's a pack of spies.
Oh, really?
Right, so that you know that it could be, right? And so you always sit there and go, is this the one where everyone's a spy? Because
Yeah.
it works for that.
I really dislike that.
But that's in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's hilarious.
No, it's funny once.
No, I think it's funny every time.
No, it's not. It's not funny every time because you totally have thrown the entire game off kilter now.
It forces everyone to feel what it's like to have that pressure on you. Like those people that never get the spy are playing a different game
but that's
almost.
not fun. If at the end of, I mean, I know it's only 8 minutes, but at the end of that 8 minutes, if everybody turns their card over and it was a spy, I'm like, okay, I just wasted the last.
Yeah,
8
but
minutes of my life.
if someone figures out that it, okay, I think that's great. I love that aspect.
It doesn't
of
bother
it.
me. I've done it with werewolf. I
Where-
forget what I did though.
I did it with kids one time
I
where
think I had no werewolves.
Right,
I just
no
did whatever I
werewolves.
wanted.
I did whatever I want, but I kept killing off
I mean,
kids who were
it's
quiet.
It's like this. It's like this. Okay, we're gonna sit down and play this game, but you're the only one that knows. You're not actually going to be playing the game.
No. I understand the whole practical joke and that you don't find that fun. I'm saying that in it now, there is a group of spies, and you know
There's two.
that
There's 2 spies.
No, I'm saying in my spy vault thing,
he's
there's
got
a pack
one.
of
Everybody's
spies.
a spy.
So you know that there's a possibility that everyone's a spy. We always know that the possibility.
The problem with that is if you say, okay, is everyone a spy? You are a spy, and
That-
there
Right, but if you
totally-
say that and everyone's a spy,
you win.
you win.
And you win the whole game. You
Otherwise,
get to take
you
it home,
lose.
right?
No.
No.
Okay, well, we're going to zoom down here to the bottom of the
don't mind
questions.
it.
Sorry for all the questions that we missed.
We'll go start working back up.
Well,
Start at the bottom
also,
and go
as
up.
people can get things, and when you guys want, you can start that
Lightning.
Lightning.
lightning round. I'll join in. I'll keep my mic on, but I'm going to go over and get ready to launch
Get outta here.
Ooh,
the
it's already
fundraiser.
that time.
Yeah, we're 8 minutes away, so you guys take over the chat.
Get a little closer.
I'll give this to you.
All right, here we go.
I'll still maybe answer
Don't
once in a
be
while.
shy.
It says, Sam, lighten up, man.
What do you mean talk about lighten up? Lighten up for what? Bring it.
Lighten up for what?
All right, let's see. Oh, no, you've ruined a 7-minute long game. Bam,
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Jesse.
They're tearing all up into you.
Wow, you're just
Did
pointing
you watch
out
a
all
new
the
Sherlock
people.
last night? I did not. I'm behind on Sherlock. Have you seen Sherlock?
I don't want to watch Sherlock.
No?
Yeah, but you like Doctor Who too, so.
Captain Sonar is amazing. Do you think this real-time mechanic is going to start a new trend? Well, we've been doing real-time games for a long time. I mean, children's games with a real-time aspect have been around for decades. So no, I don't think it's a new trend. And I think oftentimes the games that use a real-time mechanism are frail. They're easy to break. Or they're easy to play with the wrong group or whatever,
Yes,
whatever,
that,
right?
Right.
Yeah.
You play with the wrong group of people, it just falls flat.
So no, I don't think it's a trend. It's
I think it's
because
a
your
trend.
game is such.
we gotta
Your game
stick-
is at the mercy of the group. You know, it's that's scary. Let's see. Poker is about math and being a good liar. Did you guys like Rogue One? We talked about this, I think, but yeah, we all liked it.
What's that?
Did you like Rogue
Oh, yes,
One?
absolutely.
What's with all the backlash against Rogue One these days?
Have you seen
It's cool
Stranger
to do
Things?
that. Yes.
I saw it as well. Did you like it?
Yeah. Very cool.
That's cool.
Maybe a little too, at points, it was a little too horror-ish for me. Yeah.
It did get a little spooky at times,
It
man.
got a little spooky to me.
And y'all
so, I
are
mean, it's-
scared of the
there's that.
under.
But
side
I
or
did
whatever.
enjoy the series as a whole, yes.
Oh, man, now it's all about poker. Hold on. What game would make a good TV show and how? I guess, and they mean that here they wrote have people playing it or have the show's characters in the game world. I would assume
I would watch.
that it would have to be set in that world.
I would
right?
watch Pandemic Legacy without spoiling. I would watch Pandemic Legacy, a series.
Oh
on
goodness, that'd be great.
I would watch Time Stories.
That. Oh yeah,
That'd be a
It's
fantastic TV
it's already
show.
set up as an episodic in
that
episodic
first one
in
would be
nature.
scary as all get out, though.
Yeah, it would.
You know, right though. Whenever they do a movie or TV show that does that Groundhog Day thing,
Yeah.
I love them
Yeah.
because I like to watch the different changes between scene to scene.
Yeah.
Did they do one recently? That Tom Cruise one. I love that movie.
Yeah.
What was that called?
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yes.
Love that movie.
Yeah, those are both really good. All right, let's see. I guess they're talking about when we were talking about games and money. Money in games.
Cheers.
Just reading some things. Kingdom Death is expensive.
That is very true. Wow.
Will the fundraiser pop up directly at the top of the hour? We're pretty close to that, right? That's about right, Tom?
All I gotta do is press this button.
All right, so yes, we're gonna go with yes.
I think we should
This is
start.
a TSA examine my luggage because of my viticulture metal coins. Trying explaining them to the lady was funny.
They're lightning.
I don't know about funny.
Yeah,
but-
let's do lightning round. Let's do
lightning round? Okay.
Yeah, let's do lightning round.
All right, no problem. Let's do
This
a
is
lightning
pretty
round.
good.
Everybody start throwing us questions. Basically, this is again an A or B style question. We're gonna tell you lightning style, which one is our preferred choice between the two? Someone said yes or no. I'm going to go with yes.
No. No, I'll say yes too.
All right, so we're waiting here. Agricola the movie. That sounds horrible.
Oh my goodness.
Someone said starring Z Garcia. I would pay $30 to watch that.
Daddy, we need to eat.
Summoner Wars or Hiroshima Hex for 1v1.
Hiroshima Hex.
I'm going to say Summoner Wars.
Rogue One or The Force Awakens?
As being a better movie, Rogue One.
I'm going to still say The Force Awakens. 1920s or 1980s?
80s.
Go 1980s. A or B? B. Rock or metal? I'm going to say rock.
Metal.
Dice or cards? I'm going to say cards.
Dice.
Robots or hot dogs? Robots.
Who's going to say hot dogs?
Well, it depends on, are we talking about for food? And I would
Star
definitely
Trek.
say hot dogs.
Star Trek Discovery. Excited or... Oh, it just jumped, Tom. You're a liar. Where was it?
Right there.
Oh, Star Trek Discovery. Excited or disappointed? I don't know what that is, so
I don't know either.
irrelevant, uninterested. Descent or Imperial Assault?
Imperial Assault.
Anything else? Zombies, Zombicide or Black Plague? I'm going to say Black
Plague
Plague.
for...
Z or Sam?
Thanks,
Sam.
Efka. Thanks, Efka. That's funny.
Dracula or Frankenstein's monster? Dracula.
I'm going to say Dracula too, yeah.
Fauna or Terra or America? I like Terra the best.
I'm going to say none of the above.
Time Stories or Tragedy Looper?
Time Stories.
It's
better
funny.
production value.
That's funny. Great Western Trail or Feast for Odin? I have not played either one.
I've not played either of them. On theme alone, Feast for Odin, but I don't even know if I like the game.
Yeah, I don't care. Spoon or fork?
Spork.
Spoon.
Now, you know what? A spork is an actually very useless device.
No, it is
No,
not.
it's great. Black Spy or Diamonds? I like Diamonds better than Black Spy.
I haven't played either one.
Black Spy.
shoot.
Which one's Black Spy?
Black Spy is Alan Moon's trick-taking game. Karuba or Onitama?
Onitama.
I like Karuba a little bit better. Simpsons or Futurama?
Simpsons.
I like Simpsons better probably too. Sausage or hot dog?
Sausage.
26 seconds.
Pandemic Legacy or Seafall? You guys are jokers.
No, you can keep doing this even after we launch.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Uh,
The one
Duh.
with the Dalek. I like that one the best. Haggis or black pudding? Like
5
Haggis the
seconds.
card game? Or?
no. They're talking about the actual
haven't
food.
had
I've
either
not
one of
had
those.
haggis. I have had black pudding, and it's not bad.
I like my pudding with a little color in it. The absence of color and pudding don't go together very well. Han or Luke?
Han or Luke.
Han?
Han.
Han. Sella or Luke? I want it to be Han Skywalker. That's the coolest of both worlds. All right. Arcadia Quest or Super Dungeon Explorer?
Arcadia Quest.
Sure. That's a good question right there. Pandemic or Pandemic?
Yep.
Who has the smoother head, Sam or Z?
I just shaved this morning.
I shaved last night, so I'm
So,
going to go
me.
with Sam. Mario or Sonic?
Mario. Yeah.
Yeah. Wallet or money clip?
Wallet.
Have you ever used a money clip? Have you ever
No.
done anything but a wallet?
No.
Every now and then I'll see those like trendy ones. It's like, now it's thinner than ever. You pull the strap and the cards pop out.
Yeah, but that's just that it's trendy.
Yeah, but they're not that useful, I think.
I
yeah, I
resist
don't know.
trends.
Steak fries or curly fries? I think it's one I just saw and then it jumped.
Whoa, that's a hard decision. I'm gonna go with steak fries.
Curly fries, man. It's the best. Oh, sausage or bacon? Bacon. Maybe. Maybe, actually. I like both. Eating or board gaming?
Board gaming.
That's hilarious.
Eating.
Eating, says Tom. Okay. 4-player game or 6-player game?
4-player game.
Yeah, me too. Me too. For noodles, fork or chopsticks?
Chopsticks.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't eat spaghetti with chopsticks. Don't get me wrong, but if it's like an Asian dish, then yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. U-wing or X-wing?
X-Wing.
As a 1 versus 1, Summoner Wars or Battle Lore 2nd Edition?
I'm going to go with Summoner Wars just because there's less setup time.
I haven't played the second Battle Lore, but I like Summoner Wars better. BB-8 or R2-D2?
R2-D2 by far.
Really? I like
Yes.
BB-8 way better.
Well,
And then all the new robots are better than like, oh, I'm freaking out. Oh, I'm a robot, but I have like the worst anxiety. Like, do they have pills for robots?
no, they're programmed to be like that.
Then pull the plug. You pull the plug.
Last Starfighter or E.T.?
Last Starfighter.
Last Starfighter. Much better movie.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Yeah,
Hello.
Marvel. Pepper or salt? I like pepper.
I don't add salt or pepper to a lot of my
Someone
foods.
already claimed one of the dinners at Dice Tower Con.
Cool.
They
We're
must
gonna
have,
be having some food.
they must have gone before because that's a.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's
very
pretty
cool.
quick.
Horizontal or vertical storage of the games? How do you store your games?
I use both actually. So it just depends on how it fits on my shelves.
D8s or D20s?
D20s, I guess.
I like D6s and then D20s and then all the other stuff pretty much. Camaro or Mustang?
Mustang. Definitely the older Mustangs though. Don't like the newer ones.
Cats or dogs? We're both dog people, I think.
Yeah, I'm a dog.
I'm definitely a dog person.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Star Realms or Hero Realms? Let me answer for him. Hero Realms,
Yes.
but only if you have the hero packs, which are not sold together. Character packs. You have to get them separately.
Correct.
Because otherwise, they're the same game.
That was almost word for word. He must have.
Headbutts or eye gouges? Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
Neither
I'm
one of those
I'm gonna say eye gouges because headbutts, if you don't do it right, will hurt both of you.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. RPG.
Samurai, ninjas or samurai?
Ooh, that's good.
Samurai.
Both of those are very
Kingsburg
cool.
or Alien Frontiers?
I like Alien Frontiers better.
I like Kingsburg better, but I do enjoy Alien Frontiers.
Oh, this is funny. Medium rare or medium steak?
Ooh.
That's
Medium
it
well
depends
done.
It depends on the person.
If I pick one, I'm picking
Depends on
medium.
the place or who's making it, because medium is like this gray area from restaurant to
pink.
restaurant.
It's like pink area.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Come on, man. Anyway, well done.
I he likes hockey pucks as far as that's concerned, but I usually say medium well, because I've ordered a medium, just regular medium before,
Too bloody.
and it's like blood's oozing out of it. I've ordered medium rare before, and it was more like what I think a medium should look like. So it just really depends on the restaurant.
Basketball or baseball?
Since I deplore basketball, I'm going to go with baseball.
Okay, I'll go with baseball also. This is hilarious. Shoes. Oh, wait.
Wow, what'd you do there?
I just
dude?
double clicked it.
Okay.
Shoes or socks? How are those two things exclusive to one another?
Both.
How about shoes and
And by
socks?
the way, wear matching socks, people. Come on.
Man, why are you talking to Tom like that?
So much time.
Actually, I wear the same
No.
socks.
Did you wear the socks I gave you?
I
yet?
have. Those are matching.
Did you put them on the right foot?
I put them on the wrong foot on purpose.
I gave Tom a pair of socks that said Tom's left and Tom's right on the socks, respectively, and he put them on the wrong feet
Yeah.
on purpose.
Batman or Iron Man?
Bad man.
Iron
I
Man.
really like Iron Man too, but
by
Bad
far.
Man, dude, I'm sorry. No. Oh, whoa. Hats or ties? Hats.
Hats. Yeah, I hate wearing ties.
New Angeles or Battlestar Galactica? I have not played the New Angeles game yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Glasses or lenses?
Football or soccer? It depends on what you're talking about. You could have said just the same. You could have said the same game twice there. But if you're talking about American football versus European football,
Yes, you pedantic animal.
then I will go with soccer.
There we go. Cheech or Chong? Good night.
Both, man. They got
I
to be
like
together.
Cheech. He's. I've seen him do, or I've seen footage of him also doing stage plays, and he's very good in them also.
Glasses or lenses?
Glasses, I think. I'm wearing lenses right now, but glasses are just more comfortable.
Right.
Fried egg on a burger or not?
Definitely yes.
No.
For the win.
Too messy.
Nope. Not if it's a hard. Not if they harden
Do
up
it
the
well.
yolk.
Yeah, no. Hey, sometimes I prefer to wear on matching shoes. Wild one here. Okay, Spider-Man or Iron Man?
I'm gonna go with Spider-Man on that one. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Iron Man on that one. This question keeps getting asked. That's weird.
Memoir
no.
44 or Warhammer 40K. I'm gonna go with Memoir 44 just for ease of setup.
Poodles or noodles?
For dinner? I'm gonna go with noodles.
Oh my goodness! What do you mean for dinner?
I love it. For dinner? Superman or Darth Vader? That's weird.
Darth Vader.
Yeah,
Hey,
I like pretty much
We
everybody
want to do
more
a
than
shout
Superman.
out to Darren Broad.
Shout out.
He's our highest contributor so far.
All right.
Darren Broad.
Very cool.
Thank you, sir.
Also Morbs.
Morbs.
That's Moerbs. And Matthew.
Well, this is a good
Matthew
one for you.
Sullivan.
Here, Han or Mal?
Ah, they are. I've been asked this before. They are essentially the same character. Mal was actually built on Han, as that's where the idea for Mal came from. So, Han. Got to go with the original.
Reading books or books on tape?
I like to multitask. So books on tape.
If you read, I don't know. If you listen to a book on tape, usually you're going with somebody else's interpretation, somebody else's imagination, I guess, how they're interpreting how things should be imagined. So I usually like to read a book for myself. But
Okay.
if I need other things to do, I have used books on tape before, yeah.
The only reason I
these
listen to a
guys
book
who-
on tape is if I'm driving. That's
These
it.
guys who read books and tapes are hack anyway. Hacks.
You're a hack.
No, he means the people who read them.
Yeah, I mean the
He's
guys.
trying
who
to
the-
dig
Oh,
at
he's digging
yeah,
Eric.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
I don't know, man. I've heard some of his books, and they're fantastic. Some specific ones I really like that you have to listen to, but when you're alone.
Darth Maul or Count Dooku?
I like Darth Maul
I'm
better.
going with Darth Maul, definitely, yeah.
Time Stories or Pandemic Legacy. Somebody
Pandemic
doesn't watch
Legacy.
our top 10 of the year. Oh man, that's messed up. Play with Jason or Root Canal.
That's a line from the Patriot. Dog makes a fine meal. Yeah.
Arkham
there.
Horror, the board game or the living card game?
I'm gonna say board game.
I'm gonna say very much the living card game. I don't know what that is. Pokemon Sun or Moon or Pokemon Go.
I'd probably like Sun and Moon.
Neither.
Eric says I probably like Sun and Moon,
I say neither.
and I say neither. But you know, potato.
All right, well, let's shut it down.
Aw.
Man, what about Zombie Apocalypse or Robot Uprising? Let's talk about end of the world scenarios.
Ooh.
Zombie
which one
apocalypse.
Yeah, zombie apocalypse. I'm sorry, robot uprising. I'd be too worried about that.
At least you can fight against
Zombies.
a zombie apocalypse.
I feel like we're smarter than zombies.
How about let's throw Alien Invasion
Some
in
of
that
us are.
mix? Okay, those are
No,
the three
that's
options.
the worst alien invasion. I
Alien
think.
Invasion, Zombie
'cause you're dealing
Apocalypse,
with- you're
and then
dealing
like
with
Machine Uprising.
Upgraded tech, upgraded intelligence.
I definitely know how to deal with zombies. I've seen enough information to know.
You're thinking that's the best case scenario?
Also, if you get bit, we're
For
shooting you in the head.
survival, yes.
Here's the thing, though. Machine Uprising, if it's computer driven, you could attempt to just power down everything, right? I mean, there's
Yeah, but they've
like
already
the
thought of-
zombies. If you kill one, you don't hurt any other zombie.
I understand that, but I'm telling you, if the zombie, if I'm in like a house, I'm feeling okay from the zombies,
Stuff,
right? We
man.
lock the doors. We can fight zombies. Those robots coming. What do? They're gonna blow holes through the wall. We're dead.
Yep.
Sorry,
If
zombie.
they're machines,
Yep,
you
yep.
mean?
Also, I feel pretty confident we wouldn't all be hitting each other with baseball bats, like the movies. we all wouldn't be like fighting to the death. I think in real life we'd work together a little bit more than they do in TV
Spoilers,
shows.
bro.
Yeah, what are you talking? I'm not working with
Spoilers,
nobody, man.
man.
I'm the trader. I need all the cans of food.
There's no spoilers.
All the cans of food.
Anyway, so we're gonna shut it down.
Yeah, I guess.
All right,
Yeah.
well, that's a good topic to end on. The way
Yeah,
we're
it
all
is.
gonna eat it. So yeah, happy 2017, everybody. I hope that
Happy New Year.
that we don't have to fight any zombies or
Yeah, sincerely
deal
about
with
that.
no alien invasion that then spreads zombies, which are mechanically intelligent.
We can make it to
That would be
January.
horrible.
We can.
Oh, this is good.
We can make it through January.
So
Okay.
this is
so-
right now with our fundraising, we can make it through January.
Huzzah!
And then zombies.
Time.
Oh, that one of our stretch goals?
Indiegogo.
The Dice Tower preps for a zombie apocalypse.
All right, so come
That's
over
what
here.
Dice Tower HQ is.
Here, Tom, shut
Yes.
this down, my man.
All right,
Do
well,
your thing.
just go to stop.
No, you're in this different gaming.
Yeah, I don't know where you're at.
No,
Go
it's
ahead,
the
do
other
your thing.
tab.
Anyway, thanks everybody. Please support us on Indiegogo.
Please
Go
do
check
so.
out our fundraiser there. Help us do another season. We're gonna do more great content for you, etc., etc. Some new ideas coming at you, more reviews, more coverage from lots of different places, more of hopefully what you like already, and some new things.
Yes.
So that's it for us. We're gonna kick this one away. We'll see you soon. Thanks very much. Go back us, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Please go back us. Indiegogo, not Kickstarter. Indiegogo.
Pushing the button.
Pushing the button.